Throughout my college years, even in my teenage years when I was in school and coaching, all that I can remember was I always had that maybe this time will be not enough. The scarcity mindset that always used to dictate my decisions throughout the life. I was born in a middle class family. I'm still am in a middle class family, but right now I'm in a position where I'm able to think long term and you know to operate in a position of control rather than behave like there is a deficit. And this gives us much more control over our emotions when we are thinking about the amount of work we put in to get to a goal, or just our daily day-to-day routine when we wake up and we tell to ourselves, okay, maybe I should rush things up because there is no enough time left. Maybe I should go to this particular shop as fast as possible because that particular item might be over. We should realize that any item in this world can be manufactured again and again and again, right? Anything, a phone, car, whatever can be manufactured again and again. That person that you think you're missing, you might end up meeting with another person who is much more relatable, who is much more attractive, who is much more into you and interacts with you so that you wouldn't miss that other person you actually think that you're going to lose. And after school I thought, okay, the best of the days are over because once I become adult, everything is going to be responsible and the freedom is gone. But the more days pass by, I realize uh, being adult is not so bad after all. You have all your time under your control, and I think that's the best thing that ever happened to me. And about the scarcity mindset that used to prevail in every decision that I used to make when I was in school or college or in university. The thing is, your environment dictates your decisions a lot. And being in a middle class family, I don't blame my parents because they got their mindset from their parents, and their parents got it from their parents. So it's a generational thing to think about being in a middle class, and to always save money, never actually enjoy things because you have this fear of maybe this particular resource might actually get over. Um, so the way I braked from it is I stopped giving so much of attention to details for really small things in everyday life. For example, if a bike ride costs like 5 rupees more than the usual, I'm not gonna care about it. Okay, because thinking about that 5 rupees now is wasting my time and is preventing me from achieving like 1 lakh or more 2 lakhs, eh, because I can use that particular brain points rather than thinking on that 5 rupees. I can just go out there and think about some business or making content, a new content idea, or maybe work on my journaling. And people don't say this much, but scarcity mindset is what keeps you from taking risks. You know, because when you're in this particular comfort zone, you might think, okay, maybe uh, once some part of my routine changes, I might actually lose this freedom. But the reality is, whenever you take risk, you're gonna get the comfort that you always had, and also some more to it. You know, like think about it. Don't you think a CEO can just sit in his home and watch movies, Netflix, eat whatever he wants? Of course he does, which is exactly you're doing, which is exactly I am doing, most of us are doing, right? So comfort is always going to be there. The more risk you take in a aspiration to achieve a bigger goal, you're gonna get the comfort and the goal that you're trying to achieve. So having this scarcity mindset is a no-no, and it's it's like um, I don't know how to explain it in the right words, but you lose everything. You even lose the comfort that you think you're gonna lose when you have this scarcity mindset. And look at all the billionaires, right? There is something called tithis, where even if you have like hundred cents, you can give out 10 cents or maybe 20 cents, so that more dollars come to you. It is. I think it's the University of Columbia that did a study that the more you give is what more you get, and that's why you see billionaires giving out for charity all the time. They're billionaires, right? All they want is money, and still they choose to do it because they know that uh, if I operate from a scarcity mindset, right, all the decisions in my life that I'm going to look at is going to come from a scarcity point of view, which I don't want to. I want to operate like a king. King always thinks about abundance, right? He's not going to think, okay, maybe the next day meal might be there or not. He doesn't think that. He operates from a place of control, which is only possible if you do not operate from scarcity mindset, from this deficit mindset that something is getting over, time is getting over, food is getting over, money is getting over, maybe friends are going to leave me. This scarcity mindset is going to like deplete your experience of life. Instead, just having this abundance mindset that there is something more to life, right? You are going to operate in a completely different way. And I thought I should share that point of view in my life. Hope this helped. Thank you so much.